Okay, it's time for a little update. I've been working on the tail pieces. I actually have both the mufflers welded up. I don't know if you can see that. This is kind of what it looks like after it's all done. This is the MagnaFlow end piece coming out, and this is the muffler that I actually cut off both ends to, and I kind of weld it back up together with the reducer back in there, and then got this welded up. And the other muffler is right here. And what I did was, this piece for the MagnaFlow is 2 1/4 inch ID. So although you wouldn't think it does, but it actually makes a little bit of a difference trying to find a piece to bring out to the end. And what I ended up doing was getting a piece of 2 1/2 inch OD exhaust pipe, and I put a couple of them, cut a couple of them up. I cut the angle at 22 1/2 degrees, which is kind of like a standard pipe fitting, steam fitting sort of a thing, I guess, and from my past, so it was convenient, and it looks like that's about right for this end piece. I did I have a little thing for checking the angle of that end piece there, and it come out to about 23, 24 degrees, so I figured 22 1/2 is probably close enough. So I went ahead and it's just a really tight fit with 2 1/2 inch OD and 2 1/4 inch ID. There's like, you have to like get it oriented and kind of tap it on. It's like really tight even after you clean both pipes. So what I ended up with was this, and it mirrors the end cut just about perfectly. You can see it's going to be really close to the right diameter, and it is the right angle. So once I get this thing oriented okay, it's probably going to look pretty good. So anyway, I'm kind of on the home stretch. I went ahead and just tack welded it just in 3 places. Even though it's really tight, I didn't want it moving around, so I just tacked it in 3 places, and then I'll go ahead and put the heat shields on and put the nose piece, and we're almost ready to try the thing on. So anyway, later I'll get back to you guys in a bit. Bye. Okay, I guess now is a good time. We'll wrap this up. This is what it ended up looking like on the end piece. The 2 1/2 OD piece comes out, and it ends up just being about the right size for the inside of this. I actually didn't modify this at all. I just cut this to a 22 1/2 degree angle, and it fits that pretty close. And then I put this on, took it off a couple times, made sure it was fitted lengthwise, and then got a couple of 2 or 3 tack welds on each one of these to hold them in place so they don't move around. And then the other side looks like this. I don't know if the phone's coming, getting this okay. And then got my chrome exhaust system back on, of course, with the chrome guards and everything again. And I'll go ahead and start it up now. Definitely louder. It has a little bit of, it has a lot of rumble to it now. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to go over and rev the throttle just a little bit. kind of liking it so far. It's a little louder than I had anticipated, but it's got a nice low rumble. And I actually took it out on the road a little bit ago, and the thing actually feels like it runs smoother, and feels nice. So if you guys have any questions, you're welcome to message me. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and just put these up, and if anybody wants to do them, they can watch this, and then wants to change the mufflers, they can watch this, or if they need to message me, I can kind of let them know what I did to get there. Later, guys.